Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. Thanks for joining me for another double bill of beers from the Buxton Brewery in Buxton, in England. It is a bottle of Kinder Downfall, and that's a 4.3% golden ale, and then Kinder Sunset, which is a 5% ruby English ale. I've had Kinder Sunset before on draft, really enjoyed it. I've never had Kinder Downfall. So anyway, just a big thanks to Geoff at Buxton for sending these bottles for reviewing. Still got a load more beers from Buxton to review. Let's get this one in the glass. So Kinder Downfall, I think 4.3% golden ale. So what we've got there, kind of like a shiny copper, light amber coloured body, good amount of carbonation streaming from the bottom of the glass, a very healthy head of pure white foam. It's golden ale. Looks like a golden ale. Anyway, let's have a sniff. Straight away I'm thinking British hops. It's got a really traditional smell to it, a real traditional British golden ale smell. It's the balancing of kind of autumnal fruits. I don't know what autumnal fruits are, but but you know what I mean. It's not fresh and zesty. It's a bit more rounded. There's orange in there, there's a bit of grapefruit in there. Spiced, but it's the malt and the yeast that are definitely making a big impact on this. The malt is sweet, a bit like sweet bread. And that yeast is bringing in a traditional English character. I can't put my nose on it. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe a certain toffee quality. It's the kind of toffee that you need a little toffee hammer for as well. I forgot what it's called. It comes in like a big piece and you have to bash it up like a hard toffee. But really balanced. Really, really nicely balanced. Just, yeah, perfect balance. Slightly zesty fruits, but nice and rounded. A really nice sweet toffee malt quality as well. And that yeast is definitely playing a part, but I can't put my finger on it. Anyway, I'm very thirsty, so cheers. Let's dive in. Oh, keeps coming at you, that. It's quite a bitter beer for what it is. I mean, what did I say? 4.3%. Does it say anything more on there about hops? I don't want to read too much on the back yet. Initially, dry and pithy. Maybe a kind of burnt, kind of that, like a really kind of burnt marmalade kind of quality to it. Quite a lot of grapefruit. Comes at the back end. Dry grapefruit, quite perfumed, quite a floral quality. The body's really pleasing. Not too thin. But yeah. Oh yeah, marmalade without a doubt. Nearly a nice bitter marmalade finish on it. As I said, it really unravels. Initially quite bitter but easy going. And then becomes bigger, more fragrant, and with more intense bitterness as well. So yeah, real lingering Dry grapefruit bitterness as well on that. So that is Kinder Downfall, a 4.3% golden ale. Excuse me. And the next one, Kinder Sunset, a ruby English ale. I've had this on draft and really enjoyed it. Something different, but something definitely English. So what we got here? Obviously a lot darker, much darker. As it says, it's definitely ruby. Really ruby. Not a little bit kind of hazy maybe. Not hazy, maybe more murky. Slightly brown edge to it, but definitely a ruby colour. Especially when I put it in front of the light, it's like a gemstone in the glass. Anyway, a brief kind of creamy head on that. Slightly off white. Anyway, let's have a sniff. Oh, first thing that I get, dry hops. The quality of dry hopping. It's the smell of when you're weighing out your hops. When you're scooping them out of the bag or opening up the little packet if you're a home brewer like me. That's straight away, and that's lovely. Red currant quality. Maybe a kind of like a juicy red apple quality as well. Maybe a rye bread, maybe a toasted rye bread. Yeah, cranberries, red currants, that kind of thing as well. But that's lovely, and that is very close to what it smells like from the cask. So I've got high hopes for this encounter with the bottle, because it smells wonderful. It's really well balanced, as was the last one. Really nicely balanced beer. Oh, straight off, nice and smooth. Medium bodied. In a certain way, it's like a less aggressive version of Brewdog's 5A, I'm saying. And I don't know, that might be the colour that's kind of swaying me, but it's got that kind of dry hop quality in it as well. Nice and smooth. Initially, nice and kind of slightly watery sensation in the mouth, not thinness. And then it starts opening up. Yeah, once again, a little bit of grapefruit, maybe like a pink grapefruit this time. And kind of red currant, maybe raisins as well. Just slight quality though, but juicy kind of berries and dry fruits, but a juicy quality. Not like you get in a Belgian beer, Belgian like double or quad. It's not like that. It's not citric, but it's fruity. Yeah, and those hops start coming, and they're dry and prickly, and they've got a pepperiness to them as well. More a white pepper than a black pepper. Maybe a hint of cayenne pepper maybe in there, just a titchy little bit. The hops, as I said, quite prickly, but with a slight dankness to them, but then a really pleasing kind of grapefruit bitterness as well, and I'm just getting more of that as I let it wash down. There's a nice lasting bitterness, and it's a bitterness that is consistent as well. From start to finish, you get that prickly, spicy bitterness. And as I said, it's slightly peppery, and it's got a bit of a cayenne pepper kind of element to it as well. A bit of rye bread as well, fresh rye bread this time, not toasted. But that hop quality really kind of sits on top of it all really nicely. That's lovely. That is a real faithful recreation of what the bottle was like. I mean, what the cask is like. So anyway, oh, shall I just have a quick look on the bottle, see if it's mentioning anything about hops? Not really. And it says also keep serve it cool, but not in the fridge. I put it in the fridge for like 5-10 minutes before I drank it. Yeah, it's not kind of mentioning any of the hops. Yeah. So anyway, Kinder Downfall Golden Ale, 4.3%. Kinder Sunset, a Ruby English Ale, 5%. Both from the Buxton Brewery. As I said, once again, big thanks to Geoff at Buxton for sending me these. The entire range is solid to fantastic, I have to admit. And they've really stepped up the game in the last couple of years at Buxton. Anyway, so you've got to check these guys out at www.buxtonbrewery.co.uk. I know these are available online, I think at Beeritz. Not many places sell Buxton beers online, but Beeritz certainly do. So anyway, I'll toast you farewell with a bit more Kinder Sunset. This is right up my alley, is this style of beer. So anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.